Brittany Renner is definitely jealous of the new wife. She believes that the wife position right now should be her because she's the first baby mama. Yo, what's up? What's good? This your boy Worst Drive Grind here. I was watching that Brittany Renner video with PJ Washington. It was a bit disturbing, and it reminded me of what I once went through with my son's mother when he was first born. I hope that she could look back at that video and see people's responses and know that she could do better. All the man wanted to do was come get his child. When she said that your son only got 11,000, you gave this bitch 170,000. That's none of your business at that point. Is he taking care of his child? Is the most important thing. And then you said this is your third week in a row that the baby is crying. Yeah, you know what? That's what happens when we're dealing with a small child. They cry because there's confusion there. They see that you turned up and you the mom, and they don't know. They see a chaotic situation, so their natural thing is to cry in that situation. And normally when it's something like that going on through experience, if two parents are going at each other, hopefully the child cry, you hear it, and then it calms both of you guys down because you realize we both look silly and look how it's affecting our child. When PJ Washington came to the door to get his child, you were already recording, so that means you were already on 10. You wanted some shit to happen. You wanted some shit to go down. And then I seen her mother get involved. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. Okay, I see where you get it from. If I had any advice to give PJ Washington, it would be leave your wife at home when you go do the transaction. Now that's a slippery slope because sometimes you need a witness there just in case some shit go down. But sometimes your wife ain't gonna take that shit, all that mouthing with women and stuff. Men, we know how to kind of turn our back. With women, it could turn into a cat fight, and that's exactly what happened. She said something to your wife, and your wife, rightfully so, defended herself. But then guess what? It escalated the situation. You want to be able to de-escalate the situation. Bring somebody else around. Bring one of your homeboys. Bring your mom. Don't bring your wife. Leave the wife home because that just can cause more confusion. And I'm not saying that she don't have the right to come because that's your wife. You shouldn't have to do that. But just for this particular transaction, as far as giving the baby to the father or the father back to the mother, or y'all do it at the police station. That's what I had to do a couple times because you would never win with a woman that's scorned. A woman that got all the time in the world and to go to the courthouse, to file motions, to file police report. You can't win with nobody like that. Especially when you're the type of person where you don't want to have to go through all that. And women have to understand, man, this is just why a lot of men do say fuck these kids. I'm not the type of nigga that says that, but it's a lot of men that just say fuck these kids, man, the hell with that, because they don't want anything to do with the child, simply because the mother. And I usually would tell people that grew up without a father, get the father side of the story, because a mother has the ability to make a child hate their father. And a lot of men did say fuck it. I don't agree with it, but I do understand because there was times that I wanted to say fuck it. I wanted to be done with this shit. I didn't want to have to go through that shit what PJ Washington went through with Brittany Renner.